base of the bigger, stronger John Cena.
John Cena's heel turn promised to be one of WWE's most shocking and exciting character shifts, but instead, it's revealed a confusing and flawed psychological portrait. Far from the ruthless villain fans expected, Cena's new persona feels conflicted and half-baked, caught between desperate ambition and frustration with a divided fan base. Rather than commanding hate, his character struggles to connect, leaving audiences puzzled and mixed in their reactions. This turn exposes deeper issues in WWE storytelling and fan dynamics, revealing the complex and sometimes terrible psychology behind one of wrestling's biggest shifts in recent memory. The issue: why Cena's heel run isn't connecting. To put it bluntly, Cena's heel turn isn't resonating with the WWE universe like it should. The initial setup, his shocking alliance with The Rock and popular rapper Travis Scott at Elimination Chamber, promised depth and intrigue. Yet the storyline quickly began to unravel under its own weight. Instead of feeling like a layered, complex character shift, Cena's heel persona has come off as desperate and one-dimensional. It appears he's chasing one more world title to break the all-time WWE World Championship record at any cost, and surprisingly, that hunger hasn't been clearly articulated or explored in the last 2.5 months. This vague motivation hovers ominously over the entire heel run, leaving fans confused. Instead of a calculated villain with nuanced ambitions, WWE has presented what feels more like a parody. The biggest babyface of all time turned bad guy, but without the clarity or conviction needed to sell the change. Cena's promos rarely focus on opponents. Instead, they're tirades directed at the fans themselves. This has sparked visible confusion in arenas as the crowd reacts with a mixed cocktail of boos, cheers, and bewildered silence. The execution feels off, a confusing mix of reactions. In theory, a heel should provoke consistent boos and animosity, especially when betraying a legacy built on decades of heroism. Cena's heel turn, however, has produced a perplexing reaction. The crowd is vocal, but not unified. Some fans continue to cheer the legendary Doctor of Thugonomics, while others boo with equal fervor, sometimes in the same segment. This mixed reception dilutes the impact Cena's heel turn should have, making the storyline feel like it's stuck between two worlds, neither fully babyface nor convincingly villainous. Part of the problem is the audience's long-term relationship with Cena. For many, he is Clark Kent's Superman, the eternal good guy. The cognitive dissonance of seeing that icon abandon his heroic role unsettles fans, leaving them unsure of how to respond. Ironically, these are the same fans who dreamed for years about Cena turning heel. Now that it's happened, the crowd's fickleness and divided loyalties blur the lines, weakening the emotional punch of the turn. The fans' role, a double-edged sword. The fans themselves are a significant factor in this uneven reception. Their expectations and reactions have been shaped by years of conflicting opinions online and offline. While some have openly wished for Cena's heel turn, others have rooted for the heroic version to endure. This clash plays out in arenas and across social media, where cheers and boos intermingle. Cena's heel turn is caught in the crossfire of fan sentiment, and as a result, it doesn't achieve the unanimous hatred or clear-cut villainy WWE presumably aimed for. Moreover, Cena's character seems to seek a rare kind of universal disdain. He wants the crowd to unite in their hatred for him. But this strategy backfires somewhat. Rather than a clear love-to-hate dynamic, Cena's presence is creating confusion, with fans unsure if they should rally against him or begrudgingly support the legend they grew up watching. The lack of depth, mind games, and rivalries. Falling flat. Another issue is the lack of depth in Cena's storytelling. Compared to classic heel turns, his promos focus less on mind games with rivals and more on antagonizing fans. The rivalries with Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton, for instance, feel disconnected from his character arc. Cena rarely addresses his opponents directly, weakening the dramatic tension necessary for a compelling feud. This superficial approach contrasts sharply with another recent, highly effective heel turn, Roman Reigns' transformation into the tribal chief. Reigns' heel character is layered with history, emotional complexity, and psychological nuance. His rise to becoming a Machiavellian villain feels earned, deeply rooted in years of storylines and character development. The psychology behind Cena's heel turn. Psychologically, Cena's heel persona seems to reflect frustration with his polarized fan base. For years, he fought to win over doubters and please both fans who loved him and those who hated him. Now, his heel turn channels that frustration, with Cena seeking a collective rejection from fans, uniting them in hatred rather than divided loyalties. His signature, "You get nothing" angle emphasizes withholding from the fans. No new wrestling gear, no fresh presentation, no concessions to popular demand. As a villain, Cena refuses to deliver what fans expect or want, flipping the script on his previous image as the franchise player who gave everything to the WWE Universe. Can WWE still turn it around? John Cena's heel turn has been a bold gamble, but so far it feels like a journey marked by missteps and mixed signals. The storyline's lack of clear motivation, the fans' divided reactions, and the absence of deep psychological layers have combined to make this heel run feel undercooked. Yet, with the right tweaks, more focused promos, clearer rivalries, and a firmer heel persona, there's still potential for WWE to course correct. If the creative team can dig beneath the surface and add nuance, Cena's heel turn could yet become a memorable chapter in his legendary career. For now, the WWE Universe watches and waits, curious to see whether this unexpected heel turn will evolve into the game-changing storyline many hoped for, or remain a puzzling footnote in wrestling history.